This is a video on just the final forms of the alphabets of Hebrew along with some of the full vowels of Hebrew. Let me begin with the final forms. I'm doing this since I was told that it was not done in my last video. So I'm going to begin with Kaf being the final form. So if this is the regular form of Kaf, it has to be below the line. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's below the line. The next one we're going to look at Mem. Now Mem is the only letter which does not extend below the line in the final form. Okay, so that's Mem in its final form. What about Nun? That small thing extends below the line. Let me just write this down. Kaf, Mem, Nun. Next we have Pe. All you do is just open that up, and that's below the line. And finally, you have Sade, which is simply again, you open that up and it goes below the line. So these are the final forms that you need to be looking at. Alright. Let me go to the vowel system. The Hebrew vowels are broken up into two sections. One is called a full vowel, one is called a half vowel. Let's keep this aside because we have not studied that, I have not taught you as yet. Full is divided into long vowels and short vowels. The differentiation is on the sound, the duration of the sound. So if it is an ah, it's a long vowel. If it's a it's a short vowel. So it depends on that. For those who are watching this and you use the regional languages as your to kind of remember your sounds, then it should be ah. You see, the short is a short vowel, the long sound is the long vowel. Now, long vowels can either be changeable or unchangeable. Now, all short are changeable. What that means is all short vowels can change to a long vowel or reduce itself. Now you don't know what the meaning of reduce is, but I'll teach you that tomorrow. To another vowel. But that's not the case for the long. In the case of the long vowels, few of them will change, have that same characteristics. So few of the long vowels will change to another vowel, but some of them will not be. They will be unchangeable. Now, which category will be unchangeable? All vowels that have matrius lectionis in it are unchangeable. Okay. Now, if you know, if you've gotten this larger picture, I'm going to go into the sounds. So today I'm going to start off with the conventional English method of classifying it in A first. A. The regional language will be A, but in English it is, the classification is A, bringing out the A sound. X is any Hebrew alphabet. The short A sound is made by a straight line below, just a short one, and it's called patak. This is a short vowel. This is the A sound. The long A sound is made by a vowel called kametz. It's just a simple T. Long. So theoretically, if I write, these are two different words. This has got a kametz below. Sorry, this has got a patak below. So it will be ba, and this one is ba. Okay. Now let me go to the next one. A, E, in English, E. If it is E in English, the sound coming out is A. A. Okay. A. A. If X is any Hebrew alphabet, the short A sound is made by an inverted triangle, and we call it segol. Short. The long sound of A is made by two dots next to each other, and we will call it the sere. Now I write sere as in T-S-E-R-E. You can write it as S with the diacritical mark below it and the E-R-E, but pronounce it as sere. This is the long A sound. We have another one which is long, but this has got the matrix lectionis in it, which is, now if X is any, it is the two dots which is called the sere along with the yod. So this is now functioning as a unit, in the sense that this yod is not a consonant here. It is functioning there as a vowel. So we call it, now this is called, the bottom half is called sere, so it's sere, and the top half is called yod. So it's called a sere yod. Long sound. Okay? Again, short vowel can change, sere is long and can change, but sere yod is an unchangeable long vowel. Why? Because it has yod, which is a matrix lectionis. Let me go to the next one. A, E, I. The I, or in other words, the E sound, okay? It's the E sound which comes out corresponding to the letter I in English. The E sound is made by, and X is any Hebrew alphabet, and you have a simple dot below it, which we're going to call the, I'm sorry, let me just do that correct. It's called a kirek. Kirek. Again, it's not hirek, it's kirek. CH. Kirek. This is the short. So you pronounce it like a, for a short duration. The long vowel for this is simply a kirek and a yod. So now again, this yod is not functioning as a consonant, it's functioning as a part of that vowel system there. So this is called as kirek yod. And this is long, and this is unchangeable because it has a matrix lectionis in it. All right. So we finished A, E, I, and the next one is the O sound, which is going to be made, the short O is made by the, a similar, it looks similar to kametz, which is making the R sound, but this one's called a kametz katuf. So you may ask me, how can I differentiate between a kametz, which makes a A sound, and the kametz katuf, which makes the O sound? And the answer to is that there are rules of grammar which will help you in that. I will teach you that later. This is the O sound, and that is the short one. This is the short vowel. What about the long vowels? The long vowels we have, if X is any Hebrew consonant, this long vowel appears on the top left. On the top left, okay? And that's called a cholem, which we pronounced as cholem, okay? It's got actual dot below. So cholem, okay? It's pronounced as cholem. This is a long vowel. It does not have a matrix lectionis, so it is changeable. But there's another form of a long vowel which is now called, which has a vav next to it and a dot on top. So this is a cholem vav. This has got a matrix lectionis, so it is a long unchangeable, because it has a matrix lectionis on it. Now, what's the difference in the sound? The difference in the sound between a cholem and a cholem vav is the same. Sound same. Form is only different. Form is the way it appears in the text. The form is different, you pronounce it still the same. The kametz katuf out here is a very short pronunciation of the A. All right. A, E, I, O, and the last one is the U. The short U is a diagonal. Now see where the diagonal starts on the left. It's called a kibbutz. Now I'm not too happy with that. So yeah, this is better. Kibbutz. Has a short. Kibbutz is the short oo sound. The oo sound. Oo. Oo. And the long oo is made by X is any consonant, and the long oo is made by a vav with a dot in it. Now here again, this vav is not functioning as a consonant, it's functioning as a vowel. And this is a long, unchangeable, because it's got a matrix lectionis. And this is the long oo sound. This is the short o, the short oo. And this is obviously changeable because all short are changeable. That's pretty much of the sounds. So let me get back to classifying everything. So I said full is divided into long and short. How many shorts are there? You have, this is patak, which is the short A sound, the A. Then you have, in the E, you have the sigol, which gives you the A sound, EHA. Then you have the kirek, which gives you the it is under the I, A, E, I. So that is the E sound of kirek. After that, A, E, I, O. So that would be again a kametz katuf, which is the O sound. And finally you have the oo sound, which is the kibbutz. Fair enough? So the long is now, I'm going to use U is unchangeable and C is changeable. So what are the changeable long ones? The changeable long ones is, first one is a kametz, which makes the A sound, the A sound. The next changeable long is, do I have one in the E category? And the answer is yes, I have a sere, which makes the long A sound, EHA. Kametz makes the A sound, the sere makes the A sound. Okay, sere is E. And the next one is, we have one in the I category, not a changeable long one, What about the O category? Do I have a changeable? And the answer is yes, and that is a colem. Colem is the O sound, which is under that. Please remember those three. What about the unchangeable ones? In the A class, the R class or the A class, it's not there. In the E class, it is there. So it's called a sereyod. The E class, which is again pronounced as a A. The next unchangeable long vowel is A. Do I have one in the I class? And the answer is yes, it's a kirekyod. And it's pronounced with a long E sound. And finally, do I have one more? Or do I have in the O class? The answer is yes, it's a colem vowel. And that is the O category of vowels, which is producing producing the long O sound. What about the U category? I have one, and I don't think I have space, so I'll just bring that here. So that is now the shurek, which is a unchangeable long for the U category, and it's pronounced as a U. That's pretty much it. So how many shorts do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shorts. How many changeable longs do you have? 1, 2, 3 changeable longs. How many unchangeable long do you have? You have 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all you have to know. Alright, I hope this was kind of helpful. If you have any more assistance, or if there's some way you can help me improve the videos, please do not hesitate to tell me. I'll be very happy to take any of your feedback and incorporate those feedbacks. Bye-bye.